Hi, my name is JB, and I'm here to talk about screen life. So, what's screen time? Screen time is basically the amount of time you spent using your device. So, like your smartphone, iPad, computer, TV, or video game. It basically records the time that you've been on it throughout the day. It tells you like your averages for the week, the averages that day, most used apps you use, like entertainment, whatever you use throughout the whole week. It records it and tells you at the end of the week. So my screen time, it didn't surprise me. I know I use my phone a lot. That first week, that was the 4th of July week. I used my phone a lot that Saturday, and they said I averaged like 5 hours a day on my phone. My most used apps were Snapchat and Apple Music. I use Snapchat a lot just because, you see more on Snapchat, and I talk to a lot of people on Snapchat. Apple Music is because I work at a tire shop, so I have my AirPods in a lot, so I listen to music the whole time I'm at work. So that's why Apple Music was high. Week two, it went down by 20% because I had food poisoning. So in my case, it kind of helped out during my project. I averaged like 3 hours on my phone a day, but Snapchat was still my most used app only because I was in bed, so I had nothing else to do. So I was just watching Snapchat stories. So one of the tests we took was the compulsion test. So the first time I took it, it told me I got a 10 out of 15 on my test. And they basically was telling me that I needed help. They were trying to tell me I was crazy and that they're telling me I use my phone too much and I need to like find other things to do. So I took the test again and I got a 6 out of 10, which was better, but they were still telling me that I was going to have a smartphone use pattern. Like I was starting a pattern of using my smartphone too much. So I ended up taking the test again after, when I was sick that week, and it went down to a 5 out of 10 and a 4 out of 10. So they was telling me that I was beginning to have a problem, and then that I was leaning toward to having a problem. But with me being sick, I didn't want to use my phone that much. I didn't care about my phone that much. So that kind of helped my score in the end. So mood tests. I thought this was a big factor to like how much you use a phone or a, anything like that, like a smartphone or smart device. So it was a bunch of feelings, and you that had to list through not at all to extremely 0 through 4. And the first week, mine was anger, fatigue, tension, and depression. Those were the most important ones to me because I feel like those can really control how your day could go. I feel like mine was anger because I work with people. I have to deal with people in their cars, and it's a lot. You got to deal with people attitudes and stuff. Fatigue is because I work in the sun and I just be tired. Tension and depression just because at the end of the day, like I said, I'd be tired. I'd be real tense. I'd be ready to pop off when people say something to me just because I'd had a long day at work. But the second week I took, it was kind of the same, only because like I was sick, so my anger was high still, but depression was higher because I just wasn't feeling the best. So my anger and depression was a little higher than the week before. So the problem I see with using smartphones and things is like technology is everywhere. And with COVID-19 going around, it's causing us to use our smartphones and smart devices way more. You gotta like use it to put your order in for restaurants, schoolwork now, all online classes, even video games. People are playing video games more. People use their phone in their car to listen to their own music. There's just so much you could do with your phone. Like it's 2020, technology is popping. You gotta have a cell phone. Without a cell phone, it's like what you're doing with your life. And that's just how it is. And we use our phone for so much, like paying for food, Cash App, Uber. Like you don't even have to leave your house to do anything. And there's perks to it, but then it's also a problem with it because, you know, using your phone so much, you not doing as much. You might not, you stressed, you're not getting nothing out. You're not doing stuff yourself. So it could cause a lot of problems. A solution, I took some tips from it was, try charging your phone in a different spot at night. I know for me, at night, I use my phone a lot when I'm laying down and I'm supposed to be going to sleep, but I'm on Instagram or Snapchat, Twitter, looking at stuff when I should be going to sleep. So I moved my phone to another spot and I didn't feel like getting up to go get it. So eventually I went to sleep. So it really helped. And getting more sleep in general helps you too with your physical health. Taking time out the day to just go outside and enjoy the nature. Going outside relieves a lot of stress. I mean, you wouldn't think it, but if you were just to leave your phone and just go outside, maybe just walk around your backyard or go walk down the block without your phone, just observe stuff, you would feel more relieved, like more like that tension you had probably could be relieved. You could just see the outside, just see everything. You're not worried about your phone, so you're not looking at who just lost the fight or who just got drafted, or you looking at your bank account and wondering why your money's gone and it's affecting your body, your moves and everything, and that's why you're so cranky, and that's why you feel that way. So I feel like those things would help. You should put time limits on how long you stay on your phone. You know, if you're usually on Twitter for 30 minutes a day, try to cut it to like 10. If you use Snapchat so much, try not to use it that much. Set limits to what you use. That way you're not on your phone that much. And it might help because I know with me, my moods change fast. Like I could be on my phone and the Chargers just gave up Melvin Gordon to the Broncos, and that whole day I'm mad. That's affecting my mood, and it's not good for me. And like I don't sleep that much because I work a lot. I be busy, and half the time I'm on my phone. So putting my phone in a different spot helped me get more sleep, which eventually helped my physical health more better, and I end up feeling better the next day. So it was just certain things you could do that would help you make your screen time better. There's a lot of things you could do, but I just know it's just at a time now with COVID, it's kind of hard, but if you know, use your willpower, put it into yourself that like, this is what I'm going to do, you know, you should be able to do stuff like that. And I feel like that'll help you like more down the road. Like you'll feel better at the end. Like maybe last week was on your phone so much you was mad, and then the next week you use the tips and you feel better, and then it's like, okay, yeah, it really works. So it's just something you have to try, and then once you try, you got to stick to it. You can't be wishy-washy with it. Once you're in, you in, and then just try out. And I feel like that'll help with your screen time and also with your physical health as well.